Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith. And Shalom to all the sincere believers. Now, this lesson is going to be based on this pack fire that burns thousands of acres in California's Mono County, forcing evacuation. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. It says a large wildfire erupted in Mono County, California, midday on November 13th and has since burned over 3,000 acres, damaging numerous structures and forcing mandatory evacuations for thousands of Californians residing in the affected areas. Coined pack fire, as of the morning of November 14th, the fire is 5% contained, according to the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection. The cause of the fire is currently under investigation. A coalition of engines and more than 350 firefighters are on the ground battling the blaze raging near Crowley Lake, McGee Creek, and Highway 395, roughly 30 miles from the California-Nevada border, as firefighting air tankers from throughout California are flying fire suppression missions as conditions allow, according to CAL FIRE. Over 1,500 people and over 1,000 structures in the communities in proximity to the blaze are impacted by evacuation orders and warnings. Thus far, at least 15 structures have been damaged by the wildfire, as damage assessments are ongoing. Whipping winds fueled the rapid growth of the wildfire in the remote mountainous region of the eastern Sahara Nevadas, roughly 15 miles from Mammoth Mountain, a popular ski destination. In just an hour, the fire rapidly grew in size from 10 acres to 1,000 in the early afternoon of November 13th, according to California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection status reports. At one point, the fire raged across a whopping 3,400 acres and has since been partially contained as crews continue to battle the blaze. No fatalities have been reported. It says, while winds upwards of 50 miles per hour fueled the rapid growth, firefighters and impacted residents were fortunate, as the wildfire met some resistance in the form of a rainstorm as crews battled the fire through the night on November 13th. The wildfire in the eastern Sierras rages as millions in the Los Angeles area are under a level 3 out of 4 flood threat, as an atmospheric river is expected to bring heavy rainfall to the Southern California area. According to the Fox Forecast Center, the areas impacted by the burning pack fire could see additional relief in the form of rain and snow, as winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories are already in effect. So if the Lord isn't hitting California with earthquakes, he's hitting them with wildfires. That's the judgment of the Lord right there. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And California gets hit with all of it. California gets hit with the earthquakes. California gets hit with the storms and tempests, and California gets hit with the fires. And right now they're experiencing that fire, that wildfire that's currently burning out there. That's only like 5% contained. 2 Timothy 3:1, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, And when you look up the definition of perilous, it means full of danger or risk. And with the wildfires, with these storms and tempests, with the earthquakes, and with all the other things going on throughout the world, it's safe to say that we are living in the last days. And that's going to become a lot more clear as the judgments of the Lord intensify all over the world. And there's more destruction and death and chaos and misery. Luke 21:22, for these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. And I read in Isaiah 29:6 that the Lord was going to visit with earthquakes and storms and tempests and fires. And that's a major part of what's happening in different parts of the world. Earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, typhoons, tropical storms. In some cases, some places are starting to get hit with snow. Places are getting hit with fires. So the very things that are written in these scriptures are happening. And they're happening more and more as the days go by. Because these are the days of vengeance. These are the last days. These are perilous times. Just as the scriptures have foretold. And just as through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the men of the Lord have been prophesying about. Starting, of course, with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Luke 21:36, watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. And that's what those of us of the hopeful elect are supposed to be doing. Watching, staying in tune as to what's going on in the world. And praying always that we may be accounted worthy to escape. Because that's the thing. There's only two options. Either one, the Lord is not dealing with you. He deems you to be wicked and you're going to get destroyed. Or you've been chosen from the foundation of the world to endure unto the end and be saved. There is no third, there's no third choice or option. It's one or the other. Either you're going to get destroyed or you're going to get saved. And we already know that majority of people out here are going to get destroyed. So majority of people are already a lost cause. It's the people who are going to get saved that we need to focus on. Because we should be hoping to be of that number. Because things are really, getting down to the wire here. Very soon, all hell is going to break loose. There's going to be race wars and civil wars and world war and crazy amounts of fires and earthquakes and storms and tempests and power outages and famines. And it's going to get absolutely, just horrific out here. And when I say out here, I don't just mean here in America. I mean in the world. The world is about to experience a level of darkness that it has never experienced before. And that's going to be the judgment of the Lord upon this place, upon this wicked world, upon these wicked kingdoms, upon these wicked people. And Adawan Ratazah, myself, and all you sincere brothers and sisters out there are going to be protected from all of that. But until that time comes, all we can continue to do is watch and pray and fast and read and continue to be fervent and diligent in this truth. Because there's nothing else outside of this. Just wickedness that we should not want to partake in. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash, the Wadi Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, for putting his spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Honors toward our brothers who are still fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom toward the sincere believers. Hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up, and Adawan Ratazah. Until next time, Shalom.